Hello and welcome to an Everyday Canines video. In this episode, in the Proofing Around the Back series, we're going to start adding in another jump, increasing the difficulty of around the back. So we've done this all from static and from the dog being just having one jump to face. If your dog is doing this perfectly every time, then we now want to add in another jump. So we're going to make it a quite simple jump to begin with. So if you look at my jump, it's at a quite shallow angle, so that when my dog comes round, they have got to turn round the back, but it's a soft round the back. Good girl. And if you remember from my video, this would be one of my round cues. And quite frankly, if I stepped in here, I wouldn't even have to give a cue, because that would be her natural line. But we are going to be not doing that. We're not going to do that. We're going to do it as a challenge for the dog. What I want to do is I want to just test the dog's skill and see if they are actually understanding. So this can be a go or a jump, depending on your cue, and then it's going to be around. And I want to be here. I'll be looking at that wing and testing what we're going to do. So we're going to set Swift up here. Okay. I've been doing lots around the backs. Okay. Jump. Round. Round. Good girl. So that was my round cue because it's soft. So that was fine. She did that. She understood her job. I didn't have to do anything. So now I can make it slightly harder. So what I'm doing now is moving this wing so that the angles start to become shallower, and now there's going to start to become a possibility of her being able to pull in. So she actually got to work at this. But it's still quite a soft, easy angle, and it is a nice line, certainly for a long striding dog. These are at 5 meters, by the way. Always have them at 5 meters. But for a long striding dog, they would still automatically want to be going that side. So, okay. Jump. Round, round. Good girl. We can make that a little bit harder again. So again, just pull this in. So what's happening now is there is an option now, because the dog's line is starting to face it. They could slice it if they wanted to. So we're just starting to give them options, offering a bit of discrimination. Jump. Round, round. Good girl. So if I was slow on my cues, she could probably even decide that she was actually going to come in. Okay. Jump. Round, round. Good girl. We can make it a little bit harder, but you notice the angles are still very shallow. So this is probably the hardest I'm going to make it at this stage. Jump. Round, round. Good girl. Good girl. There you go. So this is a straightforward little sequence. We're offering choices. So if I'm stood here, you can see there's a choice for them to slice through. So we're just giving that, but we aren't challenging them so hard that they're going to fail. I mean, they may still fail at this stage, but they're less likely to fail. We're building that confidence, that understanding before we move on to harder challenges. So that's what we're going to do on this little easy sequence. That's all we're going to do for this. Obviously, we've worked one side. You're going to also work the other side. I hope you've enjoyed this Everyday Canines video. And if you have, you might have subscribed to the YouTube channel. You can also check us out on Facebook and Instagram. And I hope to see you all again very, very soon.